Cafe Networking Podcast promotes successful business experts. I'm Tom Rioch, known as the King of Networking, connecting people throughout the world from my podcast studio in Brazil. Joining us today from Los Angeles, Eric McHugh, a Web3 and AI entrepreneur, president and founder of ShopX, the bridge between blockchain and e-commerce. So Eric, what's the future of Web3?
Yeah, so the future of Web3, it's going to be baked into the internet. Just like you're using Web2, you'll be using the internet as usual, and you'll be getting cryptocurrency benefits without even knowing you're getting that. So to understand the future of Web3, I think it's important to understand the difference between Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3. So in Web 1, that's read only. So in Web 1, you can go online, you could read content, which is great. Web 2, let's frame it as social media. So like Instagram, Facebook, all those channels. In Web 2, you can read and you can write. So I can write an Instagram post, I can do my post, right. And then you as a viewer, you can read that post, you can interact with that post, you can do it as you will. The only issue here is Instagram owns the post, so they can sell my data for nefarious purposes. They can cancel me, like I could say something on this podcast 10 years down the line, they can be like, okay, this wasn't okay, and retroactively cancel you. So you're completely within their power. So in Web 3, we have read, we have write, and we have own, the keyword being own. So in Web 3, we can read content, we can write content, and we can own content. And the vehicle for that is an NFT, which is a non-fungible token. So
and when we're saying own is to the individual, own is to a company, but it's own, literally.
Correct. It's literally owned. So it functions as like each individual or company. So a company could have a wallet address, the individual could have a wallet address. Whichever wallet address owns the NFT, that's the owner. So what's cool about this is, let's say I create an NFT collection, like it's a picture, I gift you the picture, you purchase the picture. Now there's a connection between me and you, and there's a way for me to send value your way and a way for you to send value my way. So I'm an expert in e-commerce. So let's say a brand does that, they launch an NFT, they could send you exclusive products, discounts, and all that stuff through the NFT. What the cool thing is about this is now that you own the NFT, even me as the brand, I'm the creator of the NFT. Right. I can't take it away from you. That's your NFT. The government can't take it away from you. That's your NFT. Instagram can't take it away from you. That's your NFT. It's what you want to, the NFT is completely yours, and what you want to do with it is up to you. So if you want to pass it down to your children, you can. If you want to sell in the open market to another buyer, you can. And me as a brand, I can program in royalties. So like, let's say you sell my brand NFT, I'm Nike, I want 5% on every sale. You get that, I get that 5%, you get the sale, everyone's happy, middlemen are generally cut out.
So to ShopX, that's what you do. So you're boosting what you say, you boost brand loyalty with customer ownership, but that ownership revolves around Web3.
Correct. So the ownership revolves around the NFT. So this is a psychological thing. So imagine you have a townhouse in Hawaii. If you own that townhouse, every time someone goes to Hawaii, you're going to recommend that townhouse. Whereas if you don't own the townhouse, you're just going to recommend them to any single hotel. You don't really care that much. So when a customer purchases the NFT from a brand, they feel like they have ownership in their brand, and this causes them to actually promote it more. It causes them to consistently revisit the brand to make purchases, right? Which is really important, because it's a little-known fact that the customer acquisition cost for a customer is usually higher than the profit for a brand from their first sale. So the name of the game isn't getting the customer. The name of the game is retaining the customer. And this is where the loyalty aspect really comes in. And the cool thing I like about this is they are NFTs. So they are sellable on the open market. So let's say you as a brand, you shoot up in value. Theoretically, the value of your customer's NFT should shoot up in value too. So it's a way for you to share the success of your brand with the customer. And we've seen brands really take this to the next level, where they have private channels for their Discord member, for the NFT holders, where the NFT holders literally help design the product, and the owners are interacting with their core customer base, because they're the OG fans, they're the core, they're the evangelists who are spreading the word of the brand. And then from there, we've seen customers replace, because in cryptocurrency, it's common for a support of a project to replace their profile picture with like the NFT of the project. Right. We've seen customers do that for e-commerce brands, so it really generates a lot of word of mouth marketing effects.
And to all of that, besides what you just said, there's a lot of security in it. It's a safer way of transacting.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like scammers can't really come in and get you. Again, because with security comes ownership. So with the great security comes great ownership. So like if you own the NFT, no one can come in and hack your account and take that NFT, which is a big loophole. But on the flip side, because you own the NFT, it's your responsibility to learn how to keep it safe for yourself. And that's where NFT as a space needs to do better. So where Web3 is, just to circle back to the first question, is right now, is it's a hockey stick type curve where things will go slowly and then gradually. So right now, all the major players are entering the space. They're dipping their toes. They're doing all that cool stuff. So once they go all in, the cool thing about Web3 is it's composable, meaning it works off the compound of interest of software. Problems get solved once, and then people build off of that. So once, like, imagine Nike decides to go all in, they can't send their customers to a bad UI experience. They have the resources and now the incentive to create a good user experience for their customers. Once they do that, Reebok, Adidas, all those players have to get in. And now everyone knows, now everyone has a good blueprint and they get adopted to their own companies or own projects. So it's going to be a gradually then suddenly movement. And I would say it's like 5 to 10 years out, to be honest.
And today within ShopX, who is your customer? Whose door do you want to knock on?
So right now we work exclusively with brands on Shopify or WooCommerce. The reason we chose that is because of e-commerce platforms, Shopify and WooCommerce are the largest. So we can work with any brand. And the cool thing about our technology is it's a new space. So however brands will use our technology to best suit their needs, people are playing around with it. But if we had to dial into one specific customer, a hypewear brand with crazy customers with limited time drops who have issues with botting, that would be the perfect customer. The reason is, like, let's say your brand, you drop 500 limited edition items. It's a common problem where purchase bots would come in, buy all those products within less than like a second. So your real customers don't get that. Then they would flip the product on the secondary markets and make like 10 times the profit because it's like a limited time item. So what our NFT technology does is we token gate the checkout process for the bots, meaning the NFT. So like, let's say you're trying to buy a hat.
Right.
You have that. I have the NFT. You don't have the NFT. You would go try to buy the hat. You try to add to cart. It's like, okay, to get this hat, you need to have this NFT. Do you have it? Yes or no? If yes, scans. But if no, you're kicked back out. Whereas if I have the NFT, it scans yes. It ensures I have it. And then from there, I'm in the normal process flow of the brands, like any customer retention emails they have, any like promotions they have. Like if I stop midway through the checkout and they have something to keep me going, all of that stays in place. We just merely token gate the checkout to create an exclusive experience for the fans. So this works extremely well if like a brand is partnering with a celebrity collab, like they can be like, okay, super fans, get this, some purchase NFT to guarantee your spot. So our slogan is relax, it's reserved.
And when you guarantee, you're guaranteeing 24/7, day, night, rain or shine.
Yeah, so like imagine like Black Friday. Imagine Black Friday instead of waiting outside of Best Buy for like 12 hours to get the newest iPhone. It's like, I don't have to worry about it because I have my pass and I can gain access to it. So a brand they can program with the passes like, okay, pass holders get early access for like 7 days, and then everyone else gets access after that. So they can time it, or they can grant pass holders just exclusive access. So whatever the brand wants to do, they can. And we also have a redemption feature. So you can set it so like each pass can redeem the product.
I wasn't aware of that time limitation factor. Okay,
yeah.
That's important.
And the cool thing is the conversions are extremely high too. So if you get 500 people to buy into your pass, because they've already brought into your product, we've seen around 80% conversion rate. So it helps you as a brand judge how much product you have to make. And if you really want to sell it, you have 500 passes, just create 250 products. You're guaranteed to sell. That generates hype, that creates buzz, that creates FOMO. So you can really just play around with the technology.
Do you ever sleep?
I go to sleep around like 10 or 11 and I wake up at 4:20.
Yeah, because this is, things are happening so fast, and the Web3 brought more speed, I think, than most of us were used to. Now, in the future of the Web3, is there any limit?
No, so it's going to be really interesting because Web3 plays into the metaverse, which plays into AI. So they're all going to be playing together. So I like to joke saying like Web4 would be like the combination of like the metaverse, AR, VR, like Web3, crypto, all baked into one platform, like through goggles and whatnot. And
there's no frontier anymore.
Yeah, no, it's just open. It's open waters right now. And I would say Web 5 is people just go back outdoors because we always go for full circle. We're like, okay, we need some sun.
What you're saying that this is going to happen, we won't even know.
So what needs to happen for it to be successful?
No, it's going to happen. The evolution of all of this is happening, actually.
It's happening right now. And honestly, like my mom, my grandma, hopefully they never even know it happened. They just got to use the internet with Web3 benefits, and it's happening for them on the back end. And they just take out their phone, scan their whatever their cool picture, claim their product, get their discount, whatever they need to do, and they're out without even knowing it. Yeah,
well, that's the way it should be. You don't have to worry about the mechanics.
Exactly.
So Eric, how can our audience find you?
Yeah, so the best place to reach us is ShopX. So if you want to learn more about ShopX, the place would be shopx.co. So our website, shopx.co. If you really want to learn more about the project and get involved, our Twitter is our best bet, so ShopX Labs. And then I would join our community Discord and ask our community members what they think about the project. Me personally, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. My Instagram is Eric D. McHugh. Just shoot me a message and I can respond to the voice messages if you have any Web3 questions or how to get started. I enjoy onboarding people in the space, so I'm happy to help.
Oh, take care. So thanks again for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
And again, it's Eric McHugh, E-R-I-C, the last name M-C-H-U-G-H. Find him on LinkedIn and shopx.co. Cafe Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information at focusmi.com. Talk to Tom, talk to the world. Thanks for listening. Until the next time here at Cafe and Networking Podcast.